Hare Krishna. Welcome to the second part of the first verse of first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Om Jnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we were discussing in our previous video about dhṛtarāṣṭra's inquiry, dharma-kṣetre, kuru-kṣetre, samavetā yuyutsavaḥ, māmakāḥ pāṇḍavāś kim akurvata sañjaya. Dhṛtarāṣṭra is inquiring from his secretary Sañjaya that my sons and sons of Pandu have assembled in the field of kuru-kṣetra for a determined engagement of war. What did they do? So apparently, as we discussed, it appears to be an absurd inquiry, but there's some background to it. It's not an absurd inquiry. This incident is 5,000 years old. 5,000 years ago, people used to be theistic. People were much more sensibly oriented towards speaking or acting in a way of righteousness. There are instances, especially in India, where two parties, if they have some disagreement, they generally were taken to a holy place, like a temple, and they were asked to speak truth in front of the deities in the temple. And people were very much fearful and afraid of speaking lies in a holy place or in the temple in the presence of the deities. So dharma-kṣetre being a holy place, dhṛtarāṣṭra, his mind is being revealed through this inquiry. He is thinking, since this battle is being arranged on the holy place of kuru-kṣetra, it could have twofold effect. One effect is on his own sons. His son dhṛtarāṣṭra and other sons of dhṛtarāṣṭra, they were equally evil-minded. Throughout their life, they had done injustice, and so many different ways they tried to serve the kingdom of Pāṇḍavāś. So dhṛtarāṣṭra is wondering if his sons are getting influenced by the holy place and they get afraid of engaging in the war, and therefore they might withdraw from the battlefield. And he doesn't want that. He wants the battle to take place. He doesn't want his sons to have a compromise with the Pāṇḍavāś. At the same time, he's thinking, since the Pāṇḍavāś are noble souls, they may have a change of their heart, thinking that why we should fight for the worldly kingdom with our own kinsmen. So let us don't fight. Let us withdraw. Let us Kaurava keep the kingdom. And dhṛtarāṣṭra very much anticipates this kind of reaction from the Pāṇḍavāś. So keeping these two things in the mind, he is inquiring from Sañjaya, what did they do? Because he is very much aspiring that his sons should not have any compromise, and Pāṇḍavāś might be influenced by the holy place of kuru-kṣetra and withdraw from the battle. But the very significant aspect of this battlefield is Sri Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was personally present on this battlefield. He was present with the Pandavas. He was personally driving the chariot of Arjun, the great hero of the battle of Kuru-kṣetre. And Srila Prabhupada explains in this regard, the battlefield of Kuru-kṣetra is like the field, agricultural field. In agricultural field, you always have some desirable crops like paddy or grains. But along with that, there are also weeds grow. So a farmer very carefully uproots the weeds so that the good crops can flourish. So similarly, the Pandavas, like Maharaj Yudhishthira and the brothers of Pandavas, Yudhishthira Maharaj, they are thoroughly righteous and devoted personalities. Shri Krishna is like the farmer who had come to establish the righteous ruling of Maharaj Yudhishthira. And it was expected right from the beginning of all these topics that Krishna would personally make sure that the weeds-like personalities, who are none other than Duryodhana and his brothers, they will be uprooted, and the thoroughly religious person like Maharaj Yudhishthira will be established to rule the kingdom. So this is the significance of the word dharma-kṣetre and kuru-kṣetre, apart from their historical and Vedic importance. So this whole inquiry by dhṛtarāṣṭra is very significant in the sense that he doesn't want the compromise between the two parties. And thus his inquiry that my sons and sons of Pandu, being assembled at the Kuru-kṣetra with a determination to engage in war, what did they do? So we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.